Hey guys, welcome back. So this is my entire game collection. Well, it's everything that I have game related that's not over by my desk. Not too much stuff, it all fits on this couch. And the reason that there's not a lot of things is because when we moved from our house to this apartment, I had to downsize. But I really didn't get rid of that many things. One of them was like the Wii balance board. I had some Guitar Hero controllers, some Rock Band controllers, the drum set. Those were the biggest things, and I think some like carrying cases maybe for like old systems. So we're gonna go through all of it. And this may take a while, but that's okay. I think this will be a lot of fun. You guys showed interest in knowing what I had left over from when I was younger. I don't have anything from like Nintendo, Super Nintendo era. It's mostly 32-bit and up. So strap in because this may take a little bit. We're going to start off with this box here. I don't remember everything I brought over. I believe this is a bunch of accessories. I know I did get rid of some stuff in here, like a bunch of HDMI cables and things like that. But let's take a look at box number one. Okay, yes. This is what I thought was in here. We have some light guns. This is a third-party one, probably by Mad Cats. Who made this? Nope, Pelican Accessories made this one. This is for PS1 or PS2. There's a little switch on the back for normal, GunCon, and GunCon 2. So you can use this on either PlayStation. That's pretty cool. Also, while I'm trying to dig the rest of the cord out of here, I used to work at GameStop when I was younger for like 2 or 3 years. I actually started working there when it was Babbage's. So that shows you how long ago this was. So I would get a lot of stuff when I was working there. Yeah, so it looks like one side is USB and the other one is the PlayStation input, and then we have the video in. Closer look at it, not too bad. We got the trigger, we have an inside trigger, A and B buttons on the side. You have an off turbo and a reload switch on the top, vibration switch on and off. Looks like you got a D-pad on the back, along with start and select. So this is kind of like an all-in-one zapper here. Pretty cool. Fortunately, I don't have any TVs that I can use this with anymore. That's kind of why I got rid of the other stuff. But I'm a huge fan of light gun games, so I didn't want to throw these away just in case in the future an adapter was made. Or if I did end up getting like another CRT TV, I can use my gun games on there. Looks like we got a bunch of just random cords here. Oh, no, we have another GunCon. Here we go. We got the orange one. Was this for PS1 or PS2? This was PS2, right? This was the PS2 GunCon 2. Still works. Got the D-pad on the back, got the trigger. These side buttons, start and select over here. And then there's a button on the bottom where the magazine goes. I don't remember what that was for. Maybe for, I don't know, reloading? I always just shot off the end of the screen like shot down. That's what we got here. And it looks like we got another one. This is the GunCon 1 for the PlayStation 1. I did say I was a fan of shooting games. So again, you got the A and B buttons on the side here. The trigger, and it looks like that's it. Just the two buttons and the trigger for the GunCon 1. Here's a power brick for my PSP. Glad I found that. Audio video cables for, well, let's find out. PS1 and PS2. This is a third-party one. It actually has the S-Video hookup along with it. I used to primarily use this cord when I was playing PS1, PS2. This is my power adapter for a hard drive, a SATA hard drive. I got this for soft modding my PS2, and it works really good. You just have you plug in the power on this side, and then the whatever 16 pin. This looks like more than 16 pins, but this just hooks into this. You power it on. It's got a USB input on the other side, so you can hook it up to your computer, and that's how you transfer stuff to the hard drive. Then plug the hard drive into the system. So this is actually very important. I'm glad I didn't lose this because I need this for my PS2 modding. So here's my old Genesis flashback from @Games. This is very old. My sister got this for me as a birthday present, I think, maybe Christmas, I'm not sure, a long time ago. And here are the two wireless controllers for that flashback. Oh, here's a neat one that some people may not have. This is a GameCube microphone. It came with a game called Odama. It was called Odama. That's right. This was packed in with Odama. I'm not sure if you can buy these separate. I'm sure somewhere. But there weren't a lot of games that used this microphone. It just plugs into the regular controller port here. But with that game, it was kind of like a war strategy pinball mashup game. And you would yell orders to the troops using this microphone. Like you would send your ball a certain way and you would tell them to attack something else. It's kind of weird. Like I said, I only played it once. I don't even know if I still have it. I guess we're going to find out soon. But another game that used it that I used to play a lot was Mario Party 7. It had specific games that you would play using this microphone, and it was pretty cool. Like it would do the card shuffle thing where like a fruit was hidden somewhere, and it would say, okay, which fruit is under this card, and you have to say like banana or orange or something like that. So it's pretty cool. I don't think a lot of games utilize this, but I have one. We have a very dirty Wavebird controller for the GameCube. This needs to be cleaned bad. I got a lot of use out of this. We have a black GameCube controller that also needs to be cleaned. We have two PS2 memory cards, one red, one blue. These came in a pack together. It was a 2-pack. I kind of like these. I like that they're different colors. You can differentiate them from the other memory cards. I think they were black, the regular ones. So red and blue, I think I actually got these on sale. Or these were cheaper than buying 2 of the regular ones. I don't know, but that's why I got them. Don't know what's on them. Maybe we can look at that another time. One of my PS2 DualShocks. This is the clear plastic model. It's an official one. These were like my favorite controllers too. I like these better than the PS3 controllers because I'm not big on the way the triggers are now, how like far down they push. So the L2 and R2 buttons are just a little bit bigger. They're like more extended than the R1 and L1 buttons. I don't know if you can see that. They're just a little bit bigger. They're not triggers exactly, but I do like this form better. But these all need to be cleaned too. They've been in these boxes for a little bit. So PS2 controller. Apparently I have another one of the exact same style. I remember having 2 of these. And here's the original DualShock that came with my PS2 years ago. I have tape around the cord because the cord did get frayed at some point there. Got it on a couple spots here. This is a very old controller. This is used a lot. So apparently I have 3 PS2 controllers. Here's a Mad Catz PS2 memory card. Don't know what's on this. I don't think it's anything special. It should be the same 8 megabyte. Yeah, 8 megabyte memory card. I got this because I'm sure it was cheaper than the Sony brand. 2 very dusty Wiimotes. Wii Nunchuck. The Wii sensor bar. And here's my Wii. This thing is dusty. Really needs to be cleaned. I haven't used this in a very long time. I'm missing the top cover that would usually cover the controller ports and like the memory card slots. That broke off I don't know how long ago, so it's just the Wii. It is modded. I soft modded it. Everything I have is soft modded. We have an SD card in there, 4 gigabyte SD card. I don't even remember what I put on it. Probably Nintendo and Super Nintendo games, maybe some Genesis. I don't remember. Then I have 2 GameCube memory cards in here. We have the old gray one. I don't think I've taken these out of this in a very long time. So 2 GameCube memory cards in the Wii. I'm pretty sure I retired my GameCube once I got this, and I just played everything on here since these play GameCube games as well. Backwards compatibility, that's a big seller. Got a lot of use out of this, played a lot of Wii games. Probably my favorite thing out of this box is my fat PS2. It is soft modded. I will never get rid of this because I love my soft modded PS2. I do have the network adapter on the back. This allows you to put a hard drive in it, and I do have, I think it's like a 500 gigabyte hard drive in here, maybe 250, I'm not sure. But if you want to play pirated PS2 games, this is the way to do it through the hard drive because they load really fast. I used to use a USB mod that I would plug in through the top, but these USB ports are 1.1. They're not even 2.0 USB ports, so they are super slow. And the FMV sometimes would skip when I would play games on this, so the hard drive mod is like the best thing. And I got lucky because at the time that mod came out and you needed something like an action replay with a USB dongle, and I happened to have one from when I used to work at GameStop. So I was able to mod this right away, and the instructions were actually really easy. But this is like my pride and joy. I love PS2 games. Is one of my favorite consoles ever. So when I was able to actually soft mod this, I was really happy I got it working. I remember, oh my gosh, playing I used to do the burnt disc style, and I remember the very first game I ever burnt was Persona 3. I ended up not even playing it that much, but that was before I did the hard drive mod. Maybe I'll take a look at it again. Maybe I'll just play it on my PC, PS3, since I can play PS2 games on there too. Who knows, but I do love my soft modded hard drive fat PS2. This is one of my favorite things I still have. All right, 1 box down. Let's take a look at this next one. This one doesn't have a lot of things in it. Yeah, this one will be pretty quick. So we have an AC adapter for, I think this is for the 3DS. It is, yes. My 3DS AC adapter. We have another Wavebird controller. This one is in much better condition than that other one. I think I might have a couple more of these coming up. We'll see. No batteries in this one. It is pretty faded. I got the yellowing going on here, so that's kind of cool. All right, so this is one of my other favorite things. I was huge into rhythm games for the PS2. So this is a Taiko Drum Master. If you've never heard of it, that doesn't surprise me. Very Japanese style game. It's kind of hard to explain. But the drum, oh man, I have to put it together. Okay, we'll figure this out. But yeah, it's a rhythm game for the PS2. There's a lot of them. In Japan, we only got this one, I believe, released over here. I have no idea how to put this together. I think that's it. But here's what the drum looks like. It's pretty good size. It's got a start and select button on the very bottom. You can see it is used. And how you played it was with these two sticks, Taiko drumsticks. So if I can kind of get in a good position, you would either hit the middle of the drum or the edge of the drum. And you do things like something like that, but you do it to the beat of the game. I'll let some gameplay footage in here for you. But this was really, really fun. I loved this game. There was only one song on the entire game I couldn't beat. It had a Ridge Racer game because this is from Namco, and I always wanted to get the Japanese versions and play them. But again, I haven't played this in a long time. I don't have a TV that I can use for it, but I'm still going to keep it because I love this game. We have the third-party Taiko Drum by Red Octane. I wanted to get a second one, to play multiplayer, and I used to play multiplayer all the time with my friends, maybe my brother, I don't remember. But yeah, then you just have the third-party one. Works just as good as the Namco version by Red Octane. Last thing in this box. This is the Tekken 5 Ultimate Collector's Edition. It comes with an arcade joystick. I think it is a Hori joystick. Yeah, this is from Hori, and I don't know how they're doing now, but back in the day, Hori was like the brand of joystick to have. So the Ultimate Collector's Edition had the game, the joystick, and this like collector's DVD case where you would put your other Tekken games in. I used this once or twice. I actually tried to use this on my PC with like a PS2 to USB adapter to use it with like arcade games, but I never got it working right. But here's the controller. It's in really good working condition. I didn't use it all that much. It's solid. It is built really sturdy. It does have micro switches in the joystick. I really like this. I don't think I'm going to get rid of this anytime soon. I don't know if this is worth any money. But yeah, I really like this joystick. I think it looks cool. I don't mind that it has the Tekken characters on it. This was released for the 10th anniversary of the Tekken series. Tekken 5 is a great game. I don't know why it's not in the box. It might be in one of my other boxes. But really cool controller for the PS2. I don't know if there were a lot of these arcade-style joysticks out for the PS2, but I got this one. I bet this would be cool for like the museum compilations like Namco Museum or like Midway Arcade's Greatest. I bet this would work really good for those games. Hey guys, that's the end of part 1. I have like 2 hours of footage of just a bunch of junk to show you guys, so I have to break this up into multiple parts. Sorry about that, but part 2 will be coming up next. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is the part of the video where I thank those users who support the channel through YouTube memberships and Patreon. Eric Cologne, Jordy Alex, Mike Muniz, Sam Torres, Dor, Yaroslav Orudzov, Den Cardoso, Andre G, Randy Day, Travis Morton, Rick67, and Batman.